Correct.
I am fucked. I am fucked. Go
And
ahead.
we're live.
And we're live. Hello, everyone. Epic Steve here. Welcome to tonight's podcast, Season 5, Episode what, 5?
Episode 4.
4. Okay. Dang, I suck at this. But, how's everyone doing? I've really been enjoying this podcast season. I'm going to introduce you to some of these fine gentlemen. Superstar DC?
Somehow I'm here, but it's whatever. We're good. We're here. Let's keep it rolling.
Dark One?
Hello, the dark one come out from the shadows as again.
Master Minoso.
Greetings, everyone. This is Master Menos. How have you guys been today? Me, doing great, although, oh man. Sorry, background noise.
I've been doing crap, but I'm doing better now that I'm on the podcast. Let's do this.
Alright, sponsors. Starting with Inner Server.
Inner Server. 65% off web hosting right now. All-inclusive web hosting plan has everything you need to power your website. For just $2.50 per month, which is way less than what you pay for that Starbucks coffee, paying like $10, every day. This is $2.50 a month. Number one reason to join: live support, epic support, like my name. Available 24/7 with instant response. I mean, get yourself Inner Server on net. Get you some good standard web hosting and put your website out there.
Our second sponsor, Razer.
DC.
Nah, not today.
See, that's how good it is. That's breathless. Razer. Get your laptop, get your keyboards, get your headphones, get your games. Razer sells it all. They sell accessories such as
The snake
those?
slippers from back then.
Slippers. They sell Yetis or tumblers, as they're called, if they're not, with the Yeti company. And so keep your drinks cold while you're gaming. Them long hours. Sell amazing chairs. Razer. Get on there right now.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
And Get Response.
Get response. Grow your audience, engage with customers, sell your knowledge, boost online sales with a marketing solution that does the job for you. Sign up for absolutely free.
And DOS 3D.
Das. NVIDIA iRay in itself is just already a good reason to download this for absolutely free. Also comes with a bunch of different free things you can get on the store. Actually, you know what, Menos?
Yeah.
Go. We're gonna do something we haven't done before. Go to shopping and go. Well, actually, no. Go back up. Go to free. It's gonna cycle through. No, download. Go to free items you can get.
Free items.
We need to show the people that I'm not joking around. They have a bunch of free stuff you can get. Very good products. Very good. If Menos can get to it. Don't worry. I'll go to mine if you can. Here it is. Press that arrow and keep clicking until it goes to free. Yeah, there you go. Weekly freebies. Scroll down. Right there. All those absolutely free. No money down.
And this cycles weekly.
Yep, and it cycles weekly. Every week they have a new item. Last week they had some pretty cool like ninja stuff. I mean, what else can I tell you? That's three. That's for anyone who doubted me.
Mm-hmm.
All
Nicole's
right.
not here, but you can still check her channel and the designer's channel if for anything. It's just for intermissions, but other than that, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's just really interesting. Really nice music. Check it out.
Yeah. Anything else before we go to the topics?
Don't hug me, I'm scared. I remember that.
Oh yeah, same here. She actually subbed to a bunch in that account.
All right, let's get into these
No.
topics.
All right. First off, we're going with the collapse of the absolute collapse of Activision Blizzard.
I'm going to California. All
Yeah.
right, Activision Blizzard staff dissatisfied with Kotick's response. Ubisoft staff called for industry-wide rules and processes. Ubisoft, you guys know y'all don't care. Y'all just want to sit there and be in the good graces of the public. But yeah, Bobby Kotick came out, gave a response about Activision Blizzard staff, and basically he was like, he was basically gave a corporate answer,
Yeah.
and
It was the most BS corporate answer, and it was bad enough for a lot of the Active Blizzard staff to end up going on strike. Also, even worse, there's a bunch of leaks happen involving the allegations, especially the Cosby Suite disasters. Just look at this crap.
I see a bunch of virgins there. But
Uh,
I'm gathering the hot chicks for the cause. Bring them. They're on the way. Yeah. I bet you're on
yeah,
the way.
there's virgins and then there's male feminites.
Yeah, you guys are very sad individuals, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, the staff was not satisfied with Koch's response. It got bad enough for a lot of staff to end up going on strike, and Ubisoft also joining in on the strikes.
Shout out to my boy Ryan Pearson, still getting gigs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like sometimes it's better not to respond. Like, this is not me saying, oh, they didn't do anything wrong, so they shouldn't say anything. It's like, there was never an answer they could give that would have been satisfactory. And, if you are going to answer and you do feel like it's on your conscience, at least come out and,
Yeah. Or just say, okay, we screwed up. We'll have to fix a lot of things now.
Yeah, don't just get these corporate answers. No one's trying to hear that. I'm definitely not trying to hear that. And then Ubisoft basically come in and say, hey, we always supported it. No, you didn't. I mean, I'm not saying they was bad as Active Blizzard, but come on now. You see where the thing's shifting, so you're like, let's jump on board.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I
mean, but it is good that a big company like Ubisoft is joining the fray at least. So that's at least good. But man, this is why the game industry with these unions. This is why they have people called union busters. That try to snuff out anyone who wants unions. But then gaming industry, entertainment industry in general just needs unions. I mean, it's just there's no way around it.
Yeah.
Especially
with this woke culture messing everything up and kicking out people that were actually passionate about video games.
Yeah, so I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. It just that's one reason why Cliff Blazinski left. Um,
Yeah.
uh, made his own company. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well, and he had to go back to where he left. But that's one of the reasons why he left because he just did not like where it was going. And you get these people who are very passionate leave because they see where everything's going.
Eh, all I've left
What
to
do you
say is
what do you mean by that? It's just Bill Brzezinski, yeah, he left, but he didn't like how they was running things, and then when he made his own game, he ruined it himself because he needed. It's not one of those things where it's like, all right, I know you're passionate, you want to talk about your game, but at some point you got to shut the fuck up and let the game show for itself. Kind of didn't like to do that, so he personally kind of fucked his own game over.
Oh
So.
yeah, I mean, I didn't
yeah.
say he didn't. I'm just saying that's the reason why he left in the first place was because he didn't like where the thing was going. Cliff Blazinski sucks at marketing and stuff. He should have had a marketing team with him. But I mean, that was one of the reasons why he left because he was very passionate. He saw where the company he was with was going.
Mm-hmm.
At least he got his employees some jobs. I would just say it like this: you can call him anything you want, but you say he's like his company failed and all that shit. But at least he gave his employees some other jobs. Like when he left out the building, he didn't just say, "Oh, later, bitches." No, he literally helped them get other jobs in other places before he dipped out. So say whatever you want, but he did his thing.
That's nice of him.
Yeah. Dark One, what did you think
Running
of this?
running a company is hard.
Well, I
Did you
mean,
know
to
that?
me, it seems common though because I've been hearing a lot of industries and a lot of people going on strike now, and I think that's kind of like another sign that the whole world kind of like breaking at this point. So to me, it don't affect me at all. 'Cause this is kind of a normal saying because a lot of places might be going on strike too. This is probably just the phase. This is probably just the first phase. Cause who knows? Next probably a freaking EA probably going on strike too. But all that is normal to me.
EA's gonna go on strike next.
We
But
want pay wage.
like
Yeah,
I want
EA
to
of
give
all
back the
things.
pay wage. We want another one.
Those guys are bad news.
I mean, the industry's always been broken. It's just now people are finally saying something about it. And like I said, that's why you need unions in the entertainment industry. Like just we need unions. I'm sorry. Anyone who hates unions, I'm sorry, but it's definitely needed.
Mm-hmm. That's about everything, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
I I just gotta say this. It's not just with the gaming industry. It's it's like you said, it's in everywhere in the entertainment industry. Lately, it's like they need unions and shit like that. I think like almost there's like a lot of places, not even in the entertainment industry, that they need unions because companies are trying to get away with like y'all understand at the end of the day like people are human beings. They're fucking corrupt. They could be evil as hell, and people need. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Need
I just feel
Batman.
like yeah, it's just there needs to be a lot of unions, but there's not, and I think companies need to think people need to listen. I understand that that's not cool and all that shit like that. So yeah, unions need some.
I was gonna say that at this point, I think everyone's just breaking at this point to a point where they either don't care or not. They just at a point of like, why should we have a union if I didn't get to do a job? And at the case, then we can do what we want to do and stuff like that.
And then you said it's like why should we have unions? And then on the other hand, they're up here groping their employees like that shit is normal, but that shit's sexual harassment. But it's like
Well, they've
but it's
done
like who
worse.
can they?
They,
Yeah, but
they
it's all.
seriously bullied someone to suicide.
I know, but it's like when you see that shit happen, and it's like when you see that shit happen, it's like who do you report to? Because
That is actually a good
HR,
question.
because HR won't help, and if you call the police, your job is going to be on the line, and it's also like you really can't just get another job because you got bills to pay.
Yeah, plus you get blacklisted from the industry because they'll tell the people they know, and they'll people tell they know, and all
Yeah.
companies are like, oh, this person's problematic.
Yeah, it
You're
immediately
like,
spreads to the whole industry.
yeah, and it's like this is like your livelihood. if you just get banned from every single company, that's it's not fair, really, is it? But it's just it's how it is, and that's why we all like calling for a union, because this behavior needs to change, not only in the gaming industry but in the workforce too. Like it's like in Amazon, it's so fucking terrible that people are pissing on water bottles, and they need to unionize quick, because I don't know why they're forgetting that they're human beings, but there needs to be a change in that too.
Yeah, and like I said, the worst part is what's going to happen is Active Blizzard is going to make some kind of deal with the employees, get them back in, and what's going to happen after that is people are going to forget about this whole thing, and it's all going to go back to the status quo.
And that's if they survive this.
And that's it. I mean, multi-billion-dollar companies rarely ever be held accountable.
Yeah, because they still always have consumers.
Yeah, it's been like that for a minute, where a lot of multi-billion-dollar companies feel like they're untouchable. But it's just like that's why we need to put in fucking standards. I wouldn't say standards, but there needs to be a shit where they need to take accountable for that, and they're not.
All right, ready to move on to the next part.
Yeah.
All right, it isn't just some of the employees of jumping ship. Some of WoW's biggest content creators are also quitting the game. Especially those that pretty much spent a lot of their lives with the game. And this was bad enough for them to quit.
That's
What?
you get for calling one of your top streamers an a-hole just because he wanted to try out another game.
I talk about Blizzard with the whole. He left the league only for one day just to try out Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy. Well, not the new Final Fantasy 14, the MMO. And they call him an a-hole, and everybody was like, "What? You're gonna be a dick about it? All right, fine. We out. Have a good one."
What's the point of that? Like,
Well, I'm staying out of WoW then. Congrats.
Yeah, like, I mean, bro, like, you weren't hurting from that. World of Warcraft was still very popular. Like, I mean, okay, I mean, it was consistently number one and number two. It was constantly up there. I mean, as old as it is, and you're like, nah, son, we gonna get salty because one of our top streamers decided to play another game for one day.
Dog, I don't care who you are. You don't piss off your top, the top person who's making you money, enjoying your game. You don't piss off your fans, even if they want to play another game. Like, there's a million games out there. You should be lucky that he was playing your game as long as he did.
Yeah.
You shouldn't condemn that behavior, which is weird, because they're doing it for shits and giggles. I don't even know why they're acting the way they're acting now.
Yeah.
I still don't even know.
Pissing off your fans and pissing off the whales. That's actually two fatal mistakes you can make, and they ended up doing both.
At least he went to a game. At least he played a game that was actually good. It was actually pretty fucking good.
But hey, congratulations, guys! You made a mountain out of molehill. Now your problems got worse. Congratulations.
Yeah, a lot worse. And good luck to those that are quitting that game for others. You're definitely going to need it, especially in the future topics.
I was always more of a League of Legends fan than the World of Warcraft back when I played League of Legends, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, but now I'm playing Pokemon Unite. It all came full circle. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw WoW.
Yes, don't be an asshole, because they never, even if you're owning a company, especially when you're owning a company, because it never bodes well for you. Yeah, it'll never bodes well for you in the end.
Mm-hmm. So that's it for everyone, right?
Yep.
Let's Dark One say something.
No, man. I know I play League of Legends or on World of Warcraft. I didn't have the money. And I came on in 2000, so I wouldn't know heard about this at all.
He said, I ain't paying for those add-ons and stuff. And
Yeah, I wasn't
understand.
fucking with that back then.
I understand that old Blizzard left and new Blizzard's terrible, but come on, like 101 on running a terrible company. like you can't be this. I don't know how you're this bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised Blizzard itself didn't become irrelevant because like Blizzard itself should be blacklisted if they're pulling shit like this.
They're on a road to irrelevancy anyway.
I wonder if Activision is regretting buying them. I mean, because, companies like, for example, King, they haven't made any controversy. They just make the Candy Crush Saga and, other Saga games. And just, I don't think you ever hear any of them say anything. They just tweet out, hey, new update out, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now that about everything's out of the way, let's move on to the censorship corner. Before anyone panics, don't worry, we have a lot more, but because of a special event that happened, aka the censor came to show, I have to move this segment early. Does everyone got it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, starting off. China ruins everything once again. The game Uma Musume ends up kowtowing to China by removing the Taiwan and Japanese flags from one of the horse girls. The thing is, China actually hates the Taiwan acknowledgement. In case you've either been down a certain blog or something else.
If you
And
don't know,
it definitely shows here.
If I don't know, China and Japan don't play well together.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too. Why is that?
If you don't think America and China don't play well together, China and Japan really don't play well together for some reason. Like they don't like them at all.
Yeah, and they were messing with Taiwan as well.
So yeah, they removed a flag because China's like, hey, we don't acknowledge Taiwan as its own
Yeah,
country.
China whined and the devs bent the knee. Oh yeah, this one's before the censorship and this one's after.
That was such a non-issue though, but the fact that they made a issue out of it, now a lot of people are gonna, pick back up on it. Like, literally they could have done nothing and no one would have cared.
Yeah. And oh yeah, it wasn't. Oh yeah, it's not there anymore.
Also,
there's actually another related comparison to her name. They showed screenshots of the movie Top Gun, and that also had the exact same censorship in one of the characters' jackets.
I was gonna make a joke about the fact that she's a horse girl. There's a lot of jokes you can make with that, but yeah.
Spew them anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm not making any on here because I'm not trying to get YouTube to come after me. But there's a lot of jokes there.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just too much companies. There's just bending the knee to China that is in America, and it's freedom of speech. But no, we don't need that.
Yeah,
we don't need any of that.
But global standards.
But
global standards until China messes with you.
Yeah, but I thought Japan and China were good now. I thought they're like they export import a lot of stuff with each other. Like they trade with each other a lot now. Like for the past 30, 40 years. I figured they were good now, but I guess not.
Yeah, well, I thought too. They're always so close.
I honestly think it's because of Trump. You can say a lot what you want about Trump. You can say a lot what you want about Trump, but Trump is literally helped better some of the relationships in some of the countries that they don't really like us, in places that they don't really are too keen or too fond of Americano. Even though that I feel like it's fucking being xenophobic is weak as shit. You shouldn't hate somebody just because where they're from. You should learn somebody where they're from. You should hate them for their personality. But that's just me.
Understood.
And I don't like China because of the laws. And you're right, I don't like it. But if their people are down with the sickness, down with that, and that's what they want, then that's what they get.
Or a lot of people aren't down with it, but they literally can't say or they'd get executed.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's a
Remember,
hell of a
China's still
call.
I don't.
Yes,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
China's like right now.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. All I know is this: I ain't down with the sickness.
Me neither.
If America tried to pull some of that shit that they're trying to pull now, it wouldn't work. But
the trip is they're trying right now.
No, they're trying to already squash the democracy, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, really. Like you will let a country dictate. You will let a country dictate. Yeah, pretty much, you will let a country dictate everything you do. I want to say dictate everything you do. You'll let pretty much a country just like enforce their laws onto you. You have no say in it. I feel like that shouldn't be a case. You're a human being. You have the right to choose. But that's my American talking. Hello, everybody. That's my American talking.
American.
Still an American.
I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm not really free, but got some free laws.
Yeah.
I hate when people say free because technically we're not really free. But we just have some free things that we can express, and it's even less so if you're black. But
Yeah. Yes. Everything's thrown down the tubes now.
I feel like I came out the womb at the wrong time in the wrong year when I first came out.
Yeah.
Ew.
It changed so fast, so stupidly. Now we're in a pen. It went to freaking a war to bombing to now we're in a pandemic. Stay in your houses or you die.
We're in a pandemic because of idiots.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, this all could have blown over.
Yeah, the lava's drew the short straw on this shit.
But yeah, people kind of said, "Hey, I don't believe in this," and then it got worse. And,
yeah.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump was literally the main one saying, "Oh, it's huge. This pandemic is not that big of a deal. We'll be fine. It'll blow over and all that shit." Now look what happened.
So about the blowing over stuff. Shut up. Get fired.
You fired. And then now he's saying like, "I'm the one who helped to make the COVID vaccine. I knew this was being a big deal, but didn't you just say that this wouldn't be a big deal? Shut up. It's huge." All right.
Yeah. Yeah, now the current president's just making things even worse. Yeah, seriously, everyone's making it even worse.
Yeah, I heard the mail saying they're gonna enforce that, even though that the new strain of COVID, they said they're gonna enforce the wear a mask for protection. Even if you get the COVID vaccine, you still have a mask because apparently though the new strain you can still get COVID even with the vaccine in it. It will take less effect to know that you have it.
Yeah.
But apparently, though, if you had the I think it was like a genetic trait in your family line, you can have a higher chance of not actually catching it, and not only that, not transmitting to people like my parents, my mom's side, they cannot get COVID at all or transmit to other people because of their genetics. There's a certain gene in their genetics that has really well, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is get the vaccine. If you don't want to get it, you don't have to get it if you don't want to, but there is a Delta variant running around, so your choice. Your sickness, your choice. Are you down with the sickness?
That's if you can risk it. Now let's move it before things get Well, before things get any more stupid. And things are getting more stupid anyway.
Are you down with the sick? All right, I gotta chill out with that.
Certain Ryu costumes won't return for Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater. This is the second
It's
part.
lingerie. It's lingerie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
thought you was talking
lingerie
about
that was
the
originally
Nintendo
featured in the
things.
Wii U version, as well as the Nintendo themed costumes. Those aren't returning, unfortunately. However, there's apparently a deluxe edition that was announced that contains a lot more. That contains a lot more costumes, but still apparently not those.
Okay.
And what's the point of the deluxe? I know the point of the deluxe version, but what's even the point of the deluxe version if you're not going to include those costumes in that one at least?
What costumes are they gonna have in there? Like, what are they gonna be wearing? A Winnie Pooh outfit? Like, I'm not understanding.
Ah! It was Princess Peach and Princess Zelda and Zero Suit Samus. Sorry. The other ones shown here are the gravure model swimsuits.
So what? So what? Like the Nintendo suits are only going to be available for the Nintendo version, and the swimsuits is just not in it. The lingerie suits are just not in it altogether.
Yeah, they're just not in it all together because the game's got multi-platform now. It's not just a Switch. In other words, I think it's safe to blame Sony now.
No,
They're trying to keep the uniform, probably.
No, I just say companies trying to say we're not horny, but I'm just like you're horny. Like y'all are horny. Just if you want to, just include it. There's no hiding it. You are horny as y'all say y'all are. So just might as well include it.
Yeah, you might as well include it if you're going for a deluxe version after all. But, apparently. Anything else?
All I can say is I want to play Maiden in the Black Water. Like everybody say, it's not even it's not the best one, but I still want to play because it's kind of scary, and I want to see how scary it is. Like I'm not into scary stuff. That's why I play scary games.
Not even Dark One. Understood.
Well, I never heard of it before, so I can't say anything about it.
Oh, understood.
It's just the horniness thing. It's more like it's whatever you want it to be. It's like I don't mind the costumes. It's just I don't mind the costumes not being in the game, but at least substitute them out with different costumes. It would be neat that each version would get their own different costumes. Like if you got an Xbox, you can get like a Master Chief type of costume or something like that, or like a Lara Croft type of costume. And with Sony, you can like get like Horizon costume or like a Little Big Planet. Just have a little fun with it. Well, because how Nintendo, excuse me, they got the Princess Zelda and they have the Samus Zero Suit, not Zero Suit, but a Samus costume. Like it would be fun. Be nice if each version have each different costumes. You could just take out the lingerie. Like if you're gonna take something out, replace it with something else. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Now we're ready to move to the third part of the censorship corner, but this is more on stupidity than sexuality or anything this time. This is on Final Fantasy 14. They altered the save job icon over, guess what?
What?
Seriously, guess.
I don't know.
DC?
Look at me.
Dark One?
A new identity, so you won't have to suffer your own life.
No one's got anything. Wow.
Honestly, I
Well,
wasn't
I get
paying
my
attention
hands
for
a new identity. A new identity. I mean, hell, half the people in the society going on identity classes.
honestly, I wasn't paying attention. What was it? What was the thing?
Well, at least a lot of us don't have one thing, or so I hope you don't. Trypophobia.
What? Hold on, let me
Yes,
Google this. I know I'm
they
country and
altered the
retarded at the
sage
same
job.
time, but hold on. You got me beat. What is this again?
They altered the sage job icon over trypophobia concerns. They seriously did that.
For what? What's the topic? I have no clue what's going on.
The irrational
Phobia.
feel of
Oh,
closely packed holes, just like
yep.
this fruit or something
Oh
here.
yeah, my friend had that problem too in high school. Like, he can't handle like different kind of holes, so that like, he see that he kind of freaks out, something like that, and he feel very uncomfortable.
If there was
So
actually a statement involving this.
so what's going on? If you
The
don't mind repeating.
altered
They changed this
icon.
icon over. They changed this icon over trypophobia concerns.
Oh,
I got no idea what. Oh,
Trypophobia is a fear of closely packed holes.
Yeah,
giggity. All right.
that's to save everyone from looking that up, or your night would totally be ruined. In fact,
Yeah,
the
so
deepest apologies. I think we already ruined your night.
this
Oh,
ruined
so
my
that
night.
means you're
Stupid
scared of
stuff.
SpongeBob.
Thank
No,
you.
David, no.
SpongeBob, like,
I'm ready.
You ain't ready for that. I'm ready. No, you ain't. But
No, you. They got a SpongeBob because technicality he got closely packed holes.
Yeah.
that's all he is.
You know what else has closely packed holes? Whack-a-mole machines.
yes.
Oh yeah, that can kill him. And no, we're not making fun of that phobia. I don't even try to put that out there. We're just saying that
Yeah,
it's weird that probably
I was
less
about to
than
say that. Oh, sorry, I was about to say because there's two people on the podcast that has acrophobia, which they're scared of spiders. Which it's not me. I couldn't really care less about spiders.
I got
Arachnophobia, not acrophobia. Acrophobia is
No,
the fear of
no, no,
heights.
no. I said arachnophobia.
Oh.
Yeah, I got arachnophobia, something fierce. Oh,
I think you and Nicole don't. I think you and Nicole don't really like spiders, and I'm just like, I don't really care for spiders.
spiders or scorpions. Arachnids.
Yeah. I don't have that one.
Mhm. Like, I don't have a problem with any of them, but a roach, I would get mad. I get mad real quick.
No, I would burn down the house at that point. I would say, give me the lighter and a hell spray. This house is going down.
Meanwhile, the fear of spoiler, their blacked out text is actually a thing.
Yeah.
Something
I-
else
Wait,
they
what?
have.
So yeah, like I said, we're not making fun of trypophobia, but it's just like less than probably 0.000000001% of the entire population of the world probably have this. So you're really gonna change a whole icon based off of that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, in the long run, I guess it doesn't. Man, I don't know. I just don't care. I can't be bothered to care about it. This topic is just so dumb. I can't.
Yeah.
Just if you have a phobia, just try your best to just stay away from it. Don't. If you know yourself well, then don't stick yourself around it. You should be fine.
Yeah. You guys, get ready. Get ready for the reason why I moved this here. Why I moved this censorship corner to this early part. I'm ready to pull out my best screw you, I was right, Dan. So shout out to Razor Fist.
Uh-huh.
The censored game of the show is World of Warcraft. Because as
Yeah.
promised, they're removing quote unquote inappropriate references following the California lawsuit. And according to this letter here, this confirms that they're removing a bunch of NPCs and some stuff over the events of this lawsuit.
All right. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let everyone else speak on this topic. I cannot be bothered to care about World of Warcraft or Activision Blizzard any more than I did earlier. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about this topic.
I think I'm surprised they got like. Cause the reason why, since World of Warcraft and not only and World of Warcraft been out for a very long time, even before I was born and stuff too, as a little baby, they had so much NPC and so much progression in the game and so much like stuff going on in that game too. That they probably lost over like 1,000 progress they had made with the NPCs that are actually in that game too, and some of the NPCs that have progressed through the quest and storyline too. I'm actually kind of curious how the player got to progress through the game though, and not only that, how they gonna affect their business and stuff too, as a gaming company. Because you gotta get rid of like a lot of NPCs and a lot of stuff in that game. That's a huge turnaround in that game in that game in progress right there. So basically, you went from like a successful game that have a platinum NPC you can almost talk to anyone to on half of the like 50% or close to 80% of the NPC, like 70% of the NPCs are completely gone at the game, and some of the NPCs probably were important too. So I'm surprised that actually it didn't make a huge change like that in one game.
Yeah,
I
and of
didn't
course,
care then. I didn't care then. I don't care now.
yeah,
I'm just give you that.
and it's as I predicted. They're not gonna just throw some woke bull crap in. They're also gonna remove a lot of stuff. And according to what I just highlighted, it was made in order to rebuild trust. Trust you already lost at this point. You know what's worse than hate? Apathy. And there's a lot of apathy going on here. You're screwed at this point. Oh well. Oh yeah. Also, just pointing this funny thing out. Limiting players' ability to use an over 17-year-old emote won't fuck the absolute disaster that's World of Warcraft today, Blizzard. Just saying. Yeah, they definitely messed with a lot of stuff.
I knew I finished Dragon Ball before, but I finally watched the rest of the episodes. I was like 2 episodes left until Dragon Ball was done. I just finished watching 2 episodes. It's good. I found Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball. I found Dragon Ball better than Z and Super actually.
It's definitely better
Funny,
than being Super because Dragon Ball actually has a real story. But
Yeah.
No, it's an actual fucking journey instead of just let's go here, let's go here, let's go here, let's go here. You know, some people are like, but it's like that in the fucking like in the anime. I'm like, it not really. It honestly feels like it honestly really do feel like that they had some stuff put together, and it feels cohesive, and it feels like a purpose. Each character has a fucking purpose. While Z, it's all like it's like Goku can do it. Oh, Goku can't. All right, who can do it? Gohan, you can do it. Gohan can do it. I don't even know what they wanted to do. That's if it did feel everywhere. So Dragon Ball was like my new favorite out of all of them. I still love the Dragon Ball franchise, but Dragon Ball's like my favorite one. Before it was laser beams and heat blasts, it was old kung fu, and actually it was pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else forward?
I honestly don't care.
I can't be bothered to care about WoW right
See,
now.
apathy. Glad I was right.
I just don't care.
Screw you, I was right. Screw you, I was right.
I don't care then. I told you, I don't care then. I don't care now. The company can go fuck off somewhere.
I don't care about them.
All this bad press is coming out because they're getting slammed hard. It's because they fucking won. They fucked up when they came out with the whole lawsuit. And that came out, now they're starting to get hit the hardest. So I don't care.
And then a lot of their
of course,
bullcrap leaked.
And plus, it was terrible anyway. It's not like they're they're not CD Projekt Red or anything like that.
Wow.
They're Activision.
Wow. That was a low fucking blow.
How's that low blow? How's that low blow? If
Activision out though with the whole apathy thing, I don't care.
I want that now. That's a cool control.
I just don't care about them. It's crazy how much I don't care.
And now you guys see how I said it's worse than hate.
Hatred. If it was CD Projekt Red going through this shit, then it probably would have meant something more. But no, it's just Blizzard, and I don't care for Activision Blizzard. I don't care for Activision anymore because it fucked up my franchise. So, and you too, EA. I don't like you either for taking away Dead Space and not trying to bring it back. And I know this shit is gonna be a cash grab.
Oh man, that's actually a future topic, but please hold a lot of your feelings for when that comes.
Yeah, hold that L. All right.
Yeah. You can lash out the moment we show it. Now, we're just showing this quickly. There's a PS5 limited edition McDonald's controller being given away in Australia right now. So if you're somehow there or the scalpers managed to catch up onto this, you can be able to get this.
They're gonna be charging like $1,000 for that controller in like 3 years. It's gonna be crazy.
And this
is in celebration of its 50th anniversary. 50 limited edition PS5 DualSense controllers to accommodate with that.
I will say this looks like pretty cool, all things considered. A lot of limited edition stuff Sony be having looks like a 3-year-old just spray painted it. But this actually looks pretty good. I mean,
I want one.
I'm still not gonna
Next
be
it
paying
should be
$1,000
Popeyes and KFC.
But it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean,
all I'm gonna say is this: imagine you getting a limited edition controller, but you don't have a console with it. Have fun. Have fun.
You can just program it into your PC. No big deal.
Oh yeah, that's right. PS5 is compatible with PS5 DualSense. You can is compatible with PCs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, don't you need a cord? Don't you need the cord for that?
I think the cord comes in the box.
It better.
Or so I've heard.
Hang on, and imagine you don't have the PC strong enough to even run any games.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
That would be a big disaster.
Imagine you getting it and then you just like, I got no use for it. So you take it to fucking GameStop and straight.
So how much more I get? Well, you get a Happy Meal with 5-piece McNuggets, a quarter pounder, and a small side of fries, and a fucking 2 liters, and also a fucking large soda. Your choice.
Yeah. Imagine even getting the PS5 right now. Especially these scalpers roaming about.
That again, actually, because that shit going off the market real fast. You was buying that shit like crazy.
This should be interesting.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, there's something else I have to point out. There's something else from Tor I have to point out that's related.
Well, go ahead. Booba.
Imagine being sold a photo of the PS5.
So now scalpers are still.
I think that's your fault for some. I don't know why, but I feel like that's the person's fault more than ever. Unless you're on eBay, because for some reason I don't know how they get away with that shit. They do get away with that shit.
Yeah, this is 100% their fault.
Go ahead, explain it.
I mean, I will
Hold on a
say
second.
this.
Do not buy if you are a human. This is for bots only. Do not message me asking if it's available. I'm selling this for the exact price of $455 for a photo of a PS5. This is to detail bots and scalpers. If a bot, you will receive a photo of the PlayStation 5, no refunds. Damn, that's a
It said hang on. They said that in bold letter. This has
Yes.
happened a long time ago when the consoles first came out. If you fall for that shit without reading the script, that's just you not reading, bro. That's your own doing.
Because I remember, like,
What?
back when the Wii U first came out, and like some people were buying that, and like some people, the deter scalpers, were selling the cardboard Wii U's. That was pretty funny.
Oh
God,
wow.
I want. No, it was a guy. His grandfather make Lego models of like actual like products and stuff too. What his grandfather did, he made an actual model of the PS5, Xbox Series X out Legos, and he sold it for I think like around $900. It was on dead point, and you can legit actually and also put discs and stuff in it too, and have control up in there too.
All
And
right, all right, all right. The person deep throwing their mic, bro. Behind his background and shit. Like shit.
No need to throw the mic right now. That comes later.
No. That's the thing. Dark One was talking. Somebody was shifting out everything
Yeah.
over. I'm like, bro, come
While
on.
Darkness was talking, someone was deep throating their mic. I don't know who.
Was it good?
Was it good to you? More tea, Mr. Bike? So shit like that. Fuck.
Oh wow.
But yeah, this is yeah. So I mean, I can't blame the person doing this. They're doing this to deter scalpers. Scalpers are making these what you call like bots to just buy up multiple stocks of stuff. So they're saying, hey, you gotta buy this. I'm gonna get money off of this scalper, and they're gonna be buying a photo. I get $455 for a photo. I mean, that works. I mean, guys, if you buy this, it's your fault. They told you don't buy it.
100%.
Here's the thing. I do feel people. I do feel for people because I do want that new Xbox Series X. I want the X, not the S. I want the Xbox Series X, and it's sad because I still can't get one to this day, and the global chip shortage is still going to go throughout fucking 20. It's throughout next year also. So it's gonna suck.
I got an S for free. Not an X, but an S for free. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, congrats.
You got the bougie one, and I was just like, whatever.
It was still free though, so I can never get mad at that.
Hey man, I can't. Free is free, bro. I'm not mad at you.
hate that shit and love it.
X,
And
but
what that shit reply, my boy.
free is free.
He got the fucking speaker. I'm not mad at him on that.
Yeah, I would have paid for it, but free. I mean, why not?
And even now, I'm looking at Best Buy. You still can't get the Series X, which is for $500, which has been sold out for fucking. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna just let everybody know the console came out. This is 2021. The console came out last year in November, and you still can't get your hands on it. By the way.
Yeah, every time people try to buy it, it'll be sold out in an instant. Like legit, someone trying to buy one. I think they have like a training stock, and every last one was sold out before they got bought it. And he said, "How the fuck do you keep buying it for me?" Apparently, they all have freaking pre-orders and shit. I didn't know that.
Easy.
I'm surprised people buy that shit so fast though.
Bots. It's not them. It's literally an algorithm system.
Yeah.
God damn.
All I can say is either wait until the global chip shortage is like everybody's now mass producing consoles, because when they mass produce consoles, then pretty much the prices for scalping is going to go tremendously down. I won't say go all the way down, but they will go down tremendously, probably like around 600. It's going to knock it down to 6. They're going to try to get it for 600, but then when there's more consoles like around 500, then it's going to be good. You just buy it from the store. I say wait a little longer, I guess. Because buying a console for $1,000 or $600, it's still not a good deal. Or you can get it for like $530 or $5 something. Yeah, just wait.
Mm-hmm. Now
It
we're
may
done with
hurt,
that.
but just wait.
Now we're done with that. PC. DC. It's your time to go off. Today in Stop the Cap, Dead Space's PS5 remake won't have microtransactions according to some sources.
What? Repeat that? I'm sorry.
They said that Dead Space's PS5 remake won't have microtransactions.
Oh, it won't have microtransactions. All right, that's fine.
I mean, that's good. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. This is not something I'm gonna praise because games shouldn't have microtransactions anyway.
Yeah.
But
Like, that's what I'm fucking saying. Like, why do you have microtransactions in the first place?
I'm not gonna praise you not having it. You're not supposed to anyway. I paid full price for this game, but it's EA, and I feel like they're gonna find a way to screw you over somewhere else.
Yeah, especially if it's not a MOBA. Sorry, Epic.
I really feel like they're gonna try to cut out content with some other stuff, and I don't know. I don't trust. I'm waiting for the game to come out. I'm gonna wait for it to be out for a little bit before I even think about getting it.
Epic. You can get an Xbox Series X or S, Resident Evil 8 for like $45 pre-owned. That's a good deal. You don't have to buy the full 60. You can just get it like $45. That's a great deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
But Dead Space 3 was one that introduced microtransactions. So yeah, they're saying this remake of Dead Space won't have microtransactions. So that should be the standard, honestly. But whatever.
Let me ask you something. Did the original Dead Space? I already know the answer because I own the original Dead Space. Did the original Dead Space has microtransaction?
Nope.
No, it didn't. So you saying it won't have microtransaction isn't a big deal. You saying that it won't just makes it makes you look like shit. It makes you look like the bad guy now. Like, it shouldn't have.
We're not gonna charge you more for the game than just what the game is. So yeah, like the original game that you're remaking. Like I don't understand. Like I'm supposed to give you a clap on as a tap on the back, like, oh yeah, Pat, you did it. No.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't have ever happened anyway. Neither Dead Space. And
what makes this worse is. Oh, sorry. I was about to say, what makes this worse is I still don't trust you because you might pull an Activision where you say you won't do it, but then you'll turn around and do it anyway.
They said they won't be added to the game after launch either, but I'm highly betting they'll pull an Activision anyway.
Now, what they're going to do is they're going to say, this is microtransactions, it's a surprise mechanic. Surprise! That was too funny when they said, oh, these are loot boxes, they're surprise mechanics. I said, whoever started this.
Actually, remember, we did cover that way back then.
Yep.
Oh no! What happened to your pre-order?
That thumbnail was honestly one of my funniest. Yeah, I dig it up. That thumbnail was honestly one of my funniest.
Yeah, they said surprise.
Wait, hang on, real quick. Dead Space PS5 remake. But it's not just the PS5 remake; it's also an Xbox Series. So what about the Xbox version?
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't it on Xbox?
No, it's it's a multiplayer. It's a multiplayer.
I think
it's not.
It's coming to both, but I think it's only gonna have marketing for the PlayStation 5, like most EA games now.
Oh, okay. Because I never played the game for a while. I heard the game was actually really, really good. I might actually buy it. But since I spent money to buy Dying Light 2, stay alive. No, sorry, Become Human.
I don't even know if I can fucking support this because I don't even know if I'm supposed to support this because they're the exact same company who was like EA was the exact same company publisher was like Dead Space is not marketable. Gutted the whole franchise and gutted the whole company. I don't even know if I want to support this. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're the ones who made the company put.
Well, you really shouldn't.
In the first place.
They the one who showed microtransactions in the third one when they didn't need it.
Yeah.
And then the
That's
creators.
why it didn't sell well. EA's
If
the
at
one
all.
you do that, and then they blame the company.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
you,
there it is.
for the audience wondering what the thumbnail is, it was this.
Surprise!
Way back in
That's
season
all I
3.
think when they say that, like surprise mechanics, surprise. Like, no,
Did you pre-order it? What happened to your pre-order? Surprise!
surprise.
Your fault.
It was
Listen,
this is actually originally a screen cap of a 2K game. They seriously put real advertisements in the loading screens.
yeah,
We did have something Persona related, so that's why I slapped this here.
Slap your mama sauce? Yeah, I know.
That's actually a drink, but okay.
but yeah,
Actually, no, it's also a sauce. That's what it says. Slap your mama sauce.
but yeah, no, that's all I think of when these companies like, yo, it's not this. This is surprise mechanic. I'm like, surprise. Like, if you don't get on my face with that foolishness,
It's a surprise, all right.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
surprise that I
complete.
cancel my pre-order.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, what happened to
surprised
your
you
pre-order?
didn't lose no
Surprise.
consumers yet. Oh my lord. Anything else
my
before we move it?
goodness. Oh my damn.
Nope.
All right. All right, Epic, I think you can take this away here.
Take my money. But no, PlayStation 5 sells over 10 million units worldwide as Sony struggles to meet demand. I don't believe that.
Huh?
I have a take on
Yeah.
this, but I'm going to. I have a take on this,
I
but I'm
believe
going
they
to
shipped
finish.
10 million. I don't think they sold no 10 million.
Yeah, I don't think they sold 10 million either. They probably just made that. Yeah, either made that stuff up or something else.
I think they shipped 10 million worldwide. I don't think they sold 10 million.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're finished, and I'll give my take.
That's all I gotta say about that. Go ahead.
User take now. I got not much else.
All right, I think they sold 10 million, but I don't think it went to people. I think what happened was when they shipped it, and when it came online, scalpers pretty much kind of bought most of the inventory, and then they're trying to resell it to people. And the problem why people say they don't have, why people say they don't have a console now is literally because it's not going to people; it's going to scalpers. So yeah, it's probably people bought up the PS5, but it wasn't people, fucking bots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use a lot of bots for everything. Now they can use a bot to clean up their households.
Now they're using
Yeah.
bots to keep getting those NVIDIA graphic cards I keep trying to get. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro. And they're like, oh, they try to flip it back for 1,000. I'm like, I ain't paying no 1,000 for no $200 graphics card. Best bet I ain't do that.
Which, by the way, nobody ever still implemented a fix or implement anything to help curve the scalping process. It's still going on. It's still rampant. They're not providing a fix for, which I said, and which I'm still going to say that if that's what you want, then people are not going to buy your system because they can't. They just have to wait.
I can't get the console. I can't get this card. I can't get nothing.
You know what's sad? Epic, I would say this is one of the times you have a job and you could you could actually buy a console for yourself this one time and you still can't. That's sad.
It's real sad.
Yeah, all because of
It's real sad
scalpers.
that I've been trying to get how long have I been trying to get this NVIDIA graphics card? Like since early last year? Bro, it's crazy. Every time it goes live, I'm like, bro, give me this card.
Sadly, no.
can't get
And
cards.
it's totally
because,
safe to say their marketing and censorship shenanigans really damaged them.
You can't get cards because fucking because of the global chip shortage, they're not really making a lot of cards, and plus, scalpers are buying up the cards because they're trying to fucking mine for Ethereum. And also mining for Ethereum also hurts the cards value. I wouldn't say value, but it hurts its lifespan per se.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, people are fucking shitty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Xbox Series X and S are Microsoft's fastest selling consoles. No, it's the fastest bought consoles.
Exactly. Like, consoles not really being sold to people. Bots are just buying that shit up. And I feel like companies are not doing anything. I also feel like companies not doing anything because it looks good on their records when they see that people are, the consoles are being sold, which will help drive up sales even more, because if they see if it's doing well, then people will flock on more, which is crazy enough. Like, it will work, but it's still a shit way.
Yeah, I mean, look what Nintendo's doing with the Switch OLED. A bunch of bots are getting there, and they're like, "Oh, look how much the OLED sold in its opening and stuff." It's like, it's not selling as much in the opening. A bunch of bots are buying it, and a bunch of idiots were saying, "Well, I really want that OLED screen, so I want to pay $600." Like, bro, you're idiots.
Yeah, totally. It's
So one, if you play your fucking Switch dock, because I play my Switch dock and undock, and I'm not getting it because there's no point to it, I'll just buy the dock later on. You can literally just get an OLED TV. Why not just get an OLED TV? Because if you got your shit dock, you'll see the OLED in your OLED TV.
yeah.
It's no point. I just say it's no point in buying that. It's literally like a waste of money.
I mean, only point of buying it is if you don't have a Switch, or if you can get a good trade-in for your Switch and you get, like, I guess, half off, and you go ahead and get the OLED, get more storage, or get that dock that has the Ethernet port already there, and get an OLED screen. But other than that, I don't see the point in it. But like I said, it's already getting scalped right now. So
For no reason, because there's literally no point of buying it there's literally no point of buying it in the first place. But if there's there's any demand out there, people will flock to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse. Yeah, this honestly impressed me a bit.
I say change the law. If you're going to resell something, you can't resell it. Yeah, you can't resell anything above MSRP price. Original MSRP price. That's all I could say. If they make it a law, no, I was not saying make it a law, but I'm talking about all these websites can change like its law just to make it like, oh, if you're going to resell something, you can't resell it above its original MSRP price. If you make it like that, I bet you all the fucking scalping will probably, I wouldn't say stop, but slow down tremendously.
That will make a lot of sense.
Yes, and it does make a lot of sense. Like, if you be like, all right, you can like resell this, you can buy it and resell it, but you can't resell it above its original MSRP price. Not only people have a incentive of not like fucking, people won't have a incentive of reselling it because they won't get any extra money on it because they'll just be taking a loss over a loss. But then they'll free up, like, that would free up more, like, when it comes to market, more people have a chance to buy and shit like that. Yeah, I said that is a win-win.
I will say this, and I know this is probably an unpopular opinion. I have no problem with scalping just because in a free market, this is basically just capitalism in its truest form. If you see a demand for something, you're like, hey, I'm gonna charge $1,000 for something that I got for $200, and someone's buying it. Then is it really your fault that they're buying it? You shouldn't be scalping it for that. But I mean, if someone's gonna buy it for $1,000, you make that net profit of, let's say, $500. Once you factor in taxes and expenses, you made a net profit off of that. $500. It is what it is with that. I mean, I think these companies themselves should do something about scalping with their own, like, for example, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft should do something where for a certain amount of time they don't allow anyone to resell it. You can only buy off their site, and if you want to resell it, you have to sell it through their sites, and you only sell that blah blah blah, and they're not making profit that way. That's what companies want to do, but it is what it is with that kind of thing. I mean, scalping itself isn't the problem. It's the companies that make this um, a lucrative business that is the problem.
Honestly, if you think about it, you see them not doing, like, they know it's an issue. Like, come on now, they know it's an issue, and if they really was bothered by it, they would have done something by now. But the fact that they didn't do anything for it by it now it's like fact that shows that they don't really care, as long as somebody's buying the console, as long as it shows up as a sale on their end. So it's like,
because if a bot buys 100 consoles, that's 100 consoles they sold.
Yeah, it's really on them.
Which is weird because like Epic, why it's weird? Because consoles are pretty much, it's a loss to the pretty much when Xbox and Sony, when they release a console, they're selling at a loss because they're losing money while they're producing it. I thought they want more people to buy the consoles so they can get them in their ecosystem, which I find that confusing. Yeah, which I really find that confusing because I was like, then when you want people to actually, where do you want scalping to stop? Because people are not in your ecosystem; they're just sitting in somebody's house. That's what I found weird about all this.
That's what I found weird too. But I think it's because, like, with these companies having deals with, like, for example, like Sony having deals with EA and Activision, and same thing with Microsoft. They get paid a certain amount of money just so these companies can have their games on their store. So I think from that, in general, the companies look at, because like companies look at fiscal earnings like, oh wait, you just sold 10 million PS5s in a few months. That means that we should pay you extra to have our games on your store, and they get paid through that. So I think that's enough for them. Plus, $60 for online, so that's even more money in their pockets. And then in the case of Nintendo said on multiple occasions they're not selling the Switch at a loss. They're making, I think, $50 every Switch they sell. I think with the OLED they're only making 25, but that's still 25 profit. So I think that's why Nintendo doesn't really care so much that their stuff's getting scalped, because we're making $50 every Switch. Then plus, whenever we release a game, it's gonna sell well. So
Which, by the way, I should give Nintendo more shit. Which I'm not, but I should give them more shit on that business practice. The fact that they're selling Switch like, what was it, like $50 more, but like it takes like $14 just to remake. I have a feeling the Switch OLED, you're gonna see more. I feel like they only not making enough now because they're trying to see the demand, and once they start making enough, because they say it's not really too much hassle to make the Switch OLED. It's like reusing the exact same parts of the Switch. Like scalping the Switch is stupid.
Screen. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you try to scalp a Switch, that's stupid because they're just gonna make more.
Yeah, they're just gonna make more this time.
They're going to switch off the Switch to OLED. OLED is gonna be like the Black Wii U took over the whole Wii U thing. Like they stopped selling the white one in general altogether. I think that's what OLED is gonna do to the Switch. It's gonna overtake it by, we're just gonna sell OLED now, because we'll make more money off of that. Plus, making the original Switch is probably getting not costly, but it's getting kind of crazy because like what they're using for it, like for the screen, is like we have to find a specific company to work with. While with the OLED, we can essentially get any reputable OLED company to work on this. So
they're doing the same thing that they're doing with the 3DS family.
It's almost like the Switch hardware is getting fucking old. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird. Fucking weird.
I miss we gonna soft game. Where's Scooby at?
It's almost like they're fucking original Switches. It's outdated fucking software, huh? Weird. I mean, know that.
All the consoles were outdated when they first came. But yeah.
Honestly, yeah. It was outdated when they brought that shit to market, and it's still outdated now.
Yeah. And people still ate it up.
I mean, it is
I
technically
said,
the most powerful mobile hardware until the deck comes out.
I wouldn't say people just ate it up. I'm saying that because of the fact that I feel like, and I think Epic could agree with me, the only reason why it sold so well is because it's Nintendo. That's the only reason they got away with that shit.
Well, that and I think the software on the Switch is very good software. I'll give it that. I mean, it has very great games on it. I mean, because the Wii U was Nintendo and it didn't do well because its software was non-existent. But
Even though that shit still does not have fucking themes, the shit still has no question of themes.
it's weird.
Yeah.
The DS and 3DS both have themes. It's weird that the Switch doesn't. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have themes either. What's
Kinda
with
odd.
that?
I don't know. I have to ask Nintendo. But
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Big anime titties. I couldn't tell you.
that should be a thing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, let's move it. Things get even dumber and dumber.
I heard about this. Yeah, California is banning high-end gaming PCs. There's 6 other states. There's like California, Colorado,
They state them here.
Hawaii, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington. They banned the sale of high-end gaming PCs because of the new energy bill and everything.
Yeah, it was written in 2017 and it just recently went to effect. So that puts a really serious damper on those who are interested in getting those kind of PCs.
I know that.
Or through most of the states, you can just do a trip somewhere else in order to get them. Well, except for Hawaii. Hawaii, you're screwed in all your holes there.
Oh, your hole. I'll give you that one. But I know the truth to that, and the truth is yes and no. It's a weird fucking thing. It's because the truth of it all is the fact that they introduced the new bill, which it's made for you can't buy it's not like you can't buy PCs, you can't buy low energy. I would say not low energy. You can't buy like low build high energy PCs for some fucking reason. Like you can't. Yeah. And if you watch Racer Review Tech USA, he went and did his research on it. Thank you, because that would have been misinformation. Headline, pretty much I would say the headlines are not really true. It's not false, but it's not really true either, because it's like you can still buy PCs, but you can only buy the expensive ones. They don't want you to buy the cheap ones. They want you to buy the expensive ones, which is it's fucking stupid. But
and that's if you don't know how to build anything.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you can still build your PCs. They're not taking that away from you. If you want to build your own, you can still build your own.
You can still build a high-end one, just not a high-energy consuming one. But I think one of the reasons why they did, I know with California and Hawaii in general, I know the reason why they did this was because in a lot of the places they have what you call these PC farms where they're mining Bitcoin. I think they're trying to in like a lot of the PCs they're banning or the PCs used to Bitcoin mine a lot. I think that's what they're really trying to get rid of.
Oh
yeah, they still have that thing there too.
Yeah, Bitcoin mining is still big.
Yeah, because I was like, it would be confusing that the home of pretty much is California home of Silicon Valley or some shit like that. They said something like that. Yeah, it'll be weird that the home of Silicon Valley is restricting technology, even though that it's. I don't know.
Are a little bit misleading.
Yeah, thankfully not all the eggs are in Silicon Valley's vast basket.
Don't mess around with Silicon Valley. But that's the of time.
Yeah, the headlines are pretty sus. They're pretty sus, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Sussy Baker.
Ugh.
See, that's how I feel, Dark One.
Sussy indeed.
Dark one, how you feel?
Why do you lie? Why are you lying?
What are you running?
Oh man.
Yep. Why are you lying?
Dark one, you went to sleep?
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm listening.
I like
I'm over here watching trees like, but dang, they're going hell into it. I better shut my ass up
Yeah.
over here.
it.
Got anything about
But
the topic at hand?
no, because I mean, y'all have a lot of good valid points and stuff too. Because Nintendo is a popular company that's been around since generations, from the Game Boys all the way to the Nintendo Switch, and he is right too. Software do need updates now and then too. You can run on old software, but at a certain point you have to upgrade a software. You keep running with the same software, you got to run into walls and wall problems basically to upgrade a software. The problem is though, some company want like my company, my boss. That's why I be. That's why sometimes I want to go to and cuss them out sometimes and fight them on the spot. But sometimes I just say I can't do that. I get arrested for it. I say screw you, screw the boss, screw his family, and screw his dad. But otherwise though, they say basically like what he do. He wires out until it can't not be used no more. And I try to tell him you gotta get new stuff because the more you keep wanting this out, the more problems gonna have, and the less, and also the more plus you gonna lose, and not only that, that's how you also lose more money too. You ain't saving nothing up. But y'all have a lot of excellent points right there, so I can't say anything about that.
Nothing else from here?
Today's a Monday.
Yeah, it's a
Today's
Monday.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Oh
you.
man. What way to say that when we're about to get to the dumb news part. And
Yes.
this is yeah, and we're at weapons grade dumb. This first part is yeah, we're a video game podcast. We already pissed the woke off, and there's a lot of reasons why we don't care about that here. Especially when the lot of woke are serious monsters. This is a quick shot one, but still, this is just disgusting. Ugh. And you can tell this guy was sus because and you can tell this guy was horrifically sus, not just because of his hair, but because of his beard.
What the fuck are you?
That is
God,
my
Jesus,
question.
Mary and Joseph, the fuck are you? You
dang.
both on heathenized bastard.
Yeah.
Go back with what you came, you degenerate fuckhead. Jesus Christ, you look like a fucking fucking like softboy and lava girl if they have a kid, but if they actually want to divorce at the same time, they say, damn, I love you too. When they have your ass, you were the main reason why God said, damn, I fucked up worse than fucking I fucked up worse than God. I don't know what the fuck to say at that point. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, you look like a damn buff that fed worse than my fucking cousin. The good thing he's dead, so you want to see your ugly ass. Jesus fucking Christ. The fuck are you trying to be? A next gen sensual bastard? I mean, hell, you hit all the points, you blue and pink ass.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I don't know you trying to be a boy or a girl. I'm the only thing I seen just you trying to be a dipshit. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that the roasting session's done, god dang.
Fortnite streamer
All I'm
Wellsito arrested on child sexual
all I'm
assault
gonna-
charges.
all I'm gonna say is this guy looked like he said the N word and trying to tell his chat. Oh, I didn't say it at all, chat. I just said this guy looked like he says it occasionally and trying to convince his chat he didn't say it, bro. God damn. It wasn't me, chat. I swear I didn't say it.
It looks like he'd be going
There
to
was
random
His-
elementary school ball games and be like, "Whose kid is yours?" All of them. But yeah, bro, that's crazy, man.
This nigga look like he go to the PBS Kids fucking TV show
Yeah.
and dress up as the characters just to be next to them. God damn.
Yeah. He looks like he was mistaken for one of the mascots at that PBS Kids station.
Hey, look, the mascot of PBS Kids. I'm not the mascot.
Nigga probably wanted Nigga probably wanted to be
Look
Santa,
at the guy,
Santa at a
guy.
fucking mall,
Go on,
so he
guy,
could have
cut
kids
that.
sitting on his lap. Fucking creepy ass weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, man.
there's far too many red flags that tell that this was obviously his own doing. According to this article, he according to this article, he violated one 14-year-old and one 12 and I think and one 10-year-old boy. Yeah, and to make matters even worse on why this is most likely true was his work heavily involved around children, and Fortnite happens to be a primary family audience.
Yeah, he apparently he would invite them onto his stream to give them exposure, and I guess expose himself later on.
Wow.
He nuked a lot of his crap now, but he still got exposed, and there's still far too much crap that's spewed out. Too many red flags.
Listen,
Aside of his fire engine pink. Sorry. Aside of his fire engine pink beard.
Red flag number
Ariana
one.
Grande in Fortnite.
Hang on, real quick. If you're a parent, red flag number one. Look at him.
Yeah.
He look like a fucking pedo, bro.
Stand around your
He's
kids.
screaming out pedal on a damn daily.
No, my
Look like a
mistake.
fucking
pedo.
His look is a black flag. His looks a
Menos,
black
you
flag.
trust this around your little sister. I wouldn't.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. He
Listen,
looks
bro, just look
look
at him,
at
bro. Like
She's way
he
too old
looks
for the
like a
likes
red
of him,
flag.
but still, hell no.
Man, it look like he poured all the bucket of fucking blue and red dye over him.
No.
No, he did the bucket
wait.
challenge and shit.
And I'll save this.
Did
I'll
that
save
shit.
this. I'll say this the save face just in case. In case these allegations are not true, you still look like a weirdo, but you won't. But we won't call you a pedo. I won't call you a pedo because these are allegations right now. But
Yeah.
you still are a weirdo.
Yeah, but there are still far too many red flags.
Fine,
If he does end up in prison right now, remember he's based on Brazil, and Brazil's prisons don't play. He's likely hitting the dirt in front of either in front of the building or at the foyer. That's how bad it is.
You guys have to try to get a trip out of Brazil, man.
Mm-mm.
Gotta try to get
So
a.
fine, I'll say allegedly, but he's still look creepy as hell.
Oh yeah. I mean, actually, I'm not gonna call him pedo because allegedly, but he still is weird. I just wouldn't trust you with no kids.
Oh man, it's the most sus look I've ever had. The utter misfortune to see, and that's why I included this on here. Ugh.
Suspect 1, 2, 3.
You guys ready to move it?
Yep, I'm ready.
Nigga look like straight fresh out of. There you go.
Look like a damn Starbucks.
Hold on. I was literally about to say, nigga look like he's straight from the fresh off the fucking. You remember that game show? Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. He entered that show just to see the fifth graders. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Or some reject from RuPaul's Drag Race.
yo, bro, RuPaul said I can't have you. You gotta go.
You got to go.
Guy look like he's one of the type of people that just says, "It was a prank, bro. It was a prank."
Oh no. All right. Time to move it. Sony is patenting cloud gaming technology, promising the elimination of piracy and an alternative to consoles.
It will fail just like the rest of it.
Yeah.
Neither of those will happen because if one of the biggest companies in the world, Google, can't do it, you can't do it. Your cloud gaming is just not there yet. It will not be there for another probably 15 years, honestly. And even still, people are gonna like consoles because console gaming is console gaming.
Yeah. Google tried and failed to do both. What chance in any level of hell do you have, Sony? Seriously.
God damn. I say it like that, but god damn.
Don't say bring it on, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. And yeah, the piracy issue definitely isn't going to be fixed, especially in countries and areas where games are super expensive.
I mean, you're never gonna eliminate piracy because I heard you, boy. That's gonna happen everywhere. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, it just is what it is.
You're just giving
I say
pirates a
you'll.
challenge there, then.
Yeah, you're
I
saying
say
that.
you'll. I say you'll never eliminate piracy because whenever there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
especially when you give a bold claim that you're gonna eliminate piracy, there are people who pirate just to show you that they can pirate.
Yep, they're assholes who just want to tell you that we're assholes, and you can't do shit about it.
You can never hack us. Or want to bet? It's just.
Bet how much money? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna just hack your bank account. Just take it.
That's why
Damn,
there's
done.
some
Instant.
charts and sites where they count and record how long it is until something either got cracked or hacked. And the stuff that always gets cracked at day 0 or day 1 is always funny.
Some people's like, oh, you can't hack, you can't pirate cloud gaming because it's streaming from a server. They can hack the server and have it streamed to whatever platform they want.
They
Yeah,
can hack your server and just fucking stream porn if they wanted to. Like, that's
yeah,
you
the
think you're
worst
safe?
kind
You think you're
imaginable.
safe because you're alive? That's funny.
Yeah,
Again, motherfucker.
Ugh.
it gets
Not
caught.
imagining someone playing something like 2K and then all of a sudden they get hacked and it's blasting. Yeah, and now
What are
all
you
of a
doing,
sudden they get
stepbrother?
hacked.
Hey man. All I can say is you playing 2K. You did it to yourself.
Yeah, you already did it to yourself playing 2K. When you're playing 2K, you get hacked, and all of a sudden Futa Hentai shows up and it's blasting everywhere across your house.
I'm saying you're going from firing out shots with your ball to someone firing out shots with the ball. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
You're going to a fucking straight game to the molding zone straight quick. And you have that shit blasting, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oh man. Ugh.
Then you have people that come by. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Like, dog, I'm gonna have to just say this to everybody. People want to just be left alone. Why can't you just leave people alone?
Yeah.
That's me
That's
shit.
the
Every
weird.
time
That's
I'm
the
out
weird
business,
thing.
always
I
a
just
prank.
want to sit down and just play a fucking game and be left alone. I don't know why people make that shit hard for people to be left alone, but whatever.
Yeah.
They
If
probably
that
did.
actually ever happens, it'll be the funniest thing to report. One of the funniest things to report, and if we're still around, one of the funniest things we've ever reported. But that's
Go ahead.
ET's
Go ahead,
episode
Epic.
strats at this point.
Go ahead, Epic.
Honestly, I just want to pop in a game and just play the game. That's one of the things I still like about Nintendo. I gotta give them credit for that. Is for the most part you can put a Switch cartridge in, and the game's on the cartridge, so you just play the game. And
Pretty much.
that's why I miss the days when you just pop a disc in and just play it.
It's true. Some of the games do need an update, but at the exact same time, most of it, like fucking Smash Brothers Ultimate, one of the biggest fast game ever, is on a tiny cartridge. That shit still kind of blows my mind a
Witcher
bit.
3 is on a tiny cartridge. It runs really well on that cartridge. Freaking
Yeah.
Witcher 3 with all the DLC. Had it around. But yeah.
Spoiler. People do want to own their games. I don't know why it's weird for. I don't know why it's weird for companies to think of that. Oh, it's much more efficient if you just give them through a download. No, because shit can fuck up in a download. Like, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, man. We're not there yet.
We're definitely not there yet. Especially in the world where there's already patches that have to fix everything. And the
We're not
patches
there
can
yet.
even mess up themselves.
Yeah, so just give me, like, if I spent $60 or whatever on a game, I pop it in, that's my game. I don't want to be paying for a cloud service where, you can pay a certain amount and you have to. No, I don't care. It's my game. Leave me alone. Let me play it.
Yeah.
Because I already know what's going to happen in the future. In the future, It's gonna be in a way where we're gonna have to subscribe to services to play games we won't even know.
Oh
I'm gonna
my!
resell the game anyway. So why the fuck? So why the fuck are you getting mad at me? Fucking pirate, like not pirating, but why would you get mad at me if I'm just emulating them? If you
Yeah,
wasn't gonna resell them anyways.
yeah. Play only remember too bad. We got emulators now.
And if I do find a copy and buy the game again, you're not seeing a dime of that. Yeah, you're not seeing a dime of that money. So why would you care?
Yeah. By the way, Skype kicked me out for a minute.
Yeah,
I saw. That's why I improvised for like a little bit.
yeah, we just improvised and started and kept the topic going.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyone else got everything out of this?
I mean, yeah,
keep
unless
going.
Dark wants to say something else.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God, Becky, look at her butt. All right, go ahead.
No, there's no time for that. That sadly. This is the main episode, not an EX episode, and even then, yeah, even then, Susan won't like it anyway. This is the dumbest thing that all past week. The Electronics Art Vice President says the Game Award, no, this is not Nobunaga, is obsolete and encourages identity politics, apparently.
Gamer. Is that one?
Yeah. To quote,
this is say he doesn't like that word either. I don't really care. Like, gamer is gamer. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. To quote, this is a huge opportunity for marketing for some normal audience-first fluid approach for brands looking for engaged authenticity. I often asked about how brands can partner with gaming or talk to gamers, but there's really no such thing as gamers at all, and understand that would be crucial. No. That word is as old as time at this point. There is no getting rid of it. Whatever you're doing, just stop it. Just stop it. It's never going to end well.
That's been a word since before video games.
Yeah.
I got no idea what this topic is because somebody re-explained to me.
The gamer word is obsolete, apparently, according to EA.
And no, we're not talking about Nobunaga. Not that one.
Let me just say it like this: the Streisand effect is going to happen again. You're going to say people, don't tell people not to do it because they'll do it. I don't know why people got that tendency, but they do it. Don't tell them not to say it because they will say it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who cares about? I mean, I said gamer's been a word since before video games.
Yeah, way before.
Remember the word simp?
Games have been a thing before video games. That's what video games are called, video games.
Yeah.
You remember the word simp and people couldn't use the word simp that one time?
Oh, yeah, because it applied to a lot of their mods then, especially on Twitch. I don't think you still can't say it right now on Twitch.
Well, you can't say it in a derogatory type of style. Like, you can't just outright call somebody a fucking simp and have it hurt their feelings because feelings. Remember those?
Simp on Unite, I guess. But I don't have the mental capacity to deal with this topic. EA,
I just don't care.
EA, no one cares. I don't think EA cares. They just want to say something.
Yeah. I don't think anyone cares at this point, but it's that dumb. It's that dumb, and whoever wrote that is off their meds right now.
Well, they've been off it for a while. If they just
totally.
Down this.
Same goes with the live EA.
What's wrong with the word simp? What's wrong with the word gamer? Gamer. It's because it makes people feel bad. I'm like, nigga, I'm actually feeling bad how this. You know, I feel bad for this. What this generation has become.
I do too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I do understand have empathy. Don't get me wrong. I understand having empathy for things, but too much empathy is a problem. And I think we have Houston. We have a problem.
Mhm.
We have a huge problem. This is stupid.
One of the
Next
biggest
topic.
problems to date.
You can have empathy, but some of y'all becoming more like a. Some of y'all becoming more of a pussy each day goes by.
Yeah. A lot of them. We totally went wrong for the past couple of. We totally went wrong for the past couple of years, decades, if not. Ugh. Anyway,
The
that's
next
all I got
topic.
about that.
The next topic. I'm just saying, like, as more days go by, and much more, I'm like sipping my almond pot. Like, we're all gonna end, and I don't know how we're gonna end, but it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Just
And
gonna
don't be
sip my
shocked if it's
drink
the
and
dumbest way possible.
just gonna sip my drink, and I'm just gonna watch as the fireworks go down.
Enjoy
Mr.
the
Batman.
decline.
Enjoy hell.
All right. We're on the last topic. Well, that day has finally come. You can actually now own the bike from Pokemon Red. However, you seriously can't ride it. I mean,
Wait,
you
what?
literally can't ride it.
It's for decoration purposes.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
for
Oh, that's
decoration
a dick
purposes.
move. Come on.
Wait, I can own the bike from Pokemon, but I can't ride it?
Yeah, it's seriously
That's the
designed
biggest
so
ripoff
like
I've ever
this.
seen in my life.
Oh, hold on. Wait, is it how much? Is it like a full size model of it, or it's like one of
Yes,
like
it's a
those
full size
amazing
model of it.
pieces?
It's a
A
full
full like,
size model,
whoa,
but
hold
they
on.
have
This
a
one
design
looks
where you
like
can't
that
actually
bitch.
ride it.
I could be right up in that bitch and Victory Road and shit. Have the Victory Road going on every time I go to work and shit. Like, I made it today.
But how can it be the
That
very
bitch
best
is
like no
set.
one ever
Oh
was?
my god.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
no,
sad.
if they
You
would
know,
have had
sad.
both case shoes from Pokemon X and Y, I've
Mhm.
been balling that bitch. I'll be dressed in a Pokemon outfit, have some Pokeballs, have my dog dressed up like a fucking dog from Pokemon, and be balling everywhere I fucking go. I will not give a damn who will say that kid looking weird.
I
Fuck
do the
you, bitch. I am
same.
balling. I'm in this bitch. I don't give a damn. I am balling and having the time of my life. You can call me weird, stupid, ugly. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker, I'm gonna have my fun. I'll be damned.
I'm just gonna say this shit. Leave it a fucking Pokemon to create a fucking bike and not make it rideable.
Yeah.
You created
Fucking,
a
I do the
bike
same. I do the exact
which
same as Darkwood would.
which mind you, I think making an actual bike would have cost them less than make a fucking prop
Yeah.
out of a bike.
But I'm saying, like,
Because
you
They have
according
to
to
put all that
article,
skill on there.
this is apparently worth 100 million yen. But just like the games, they're just giving this away.
wait, hold on. 1 million? Yeah, wouldn't that be $1,000?
Yeah. Well, or
Uh,
100,000 American, but
Add
this is
two,
apparently worth
add
1
two
million.
zeros,
It's apparently
add
worth
two
1 million
zennies,
yen.
add 2 zeros to it, and then that's how much it costs in America.
oh, so. No, I want to know the tax though, because the tax was up. I think it was like a few cents. I think like 1,015 cents. I think.
As I say, add 2 zeros to the end because I know how yen currency is from American currency, and that's how much it would cost in America.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a y'all some heathen mother. Y'all some heathen.
Yeah, so it's about $1,000 some dollars here, US. I don't know, but like I said,
100 million there.
I can't be very best like no one ever was.
Yeah, 100 million yen apparently, but this is a giveaway.
I mean, that's,
Only in Japan, not in America. Fuck
Yeah,
you, Americans.
this only applies to Japan.
but still, they can't be the very best like no one ever was because they can't write it.
Yeah.
Catch them is my real test.
Unless they
And
do
training
some
is my pop.
modifications, they seriously can't write this thing.
You know what I'm saying? This would make it actually wild, but they would have done that and sell for a price like that, and I made like find like a cost around like $900 to $500 or $600. They would make us crack to the money like that.
Fuck you. Just go to Etsy. See a modeler who can actually make bikes. Go to them and see if they can make you a bike that's just like it and actually make one rideable. If it was rideable, I would have been like, all right, I can see what they're doing here. But since it's not rideable, fuck you. It's not rideable. Then
good with their hands can get those metal pieces off, and it becomes a regular bike then. But
like I said, they'd have to do some modifications.
Yep.
It's Japan. It's Japan. They do some weird stuff. So I would say I would love it if the person took it to like some type of shop or took it to somebody to make it rideable. That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, we've actually seen weirder.
Then after that, write it in the house just to stick it to Professor Oak. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, screw you. Oh, I ride my bike in my household. I don't think it's a good time to ride a bike. Screw you. Ride a bike on the household. Next, you got fishing water in here trying to fish in your sink.
Screw you. You're not my dad.
Your dad said, I don't think it's supposed to be trying to do that. You used to do that in a public place. Screw you. I can do what the hell I want.
Yeah.
Professor Oak, you can't tell me what to fucking do. Yeah. All right, listen here, you little shit. I told you not to write it. It's out of the house.
Time and place for everything. Yeah, right.
Screw you, you little shit.
Yeah.
And
then he legit challenges you to a Pokemon battle with 151 at a time. And I mean the whole 151.
And by the way, Pokemon will never lose steam because I still believe that somebody in that company did a fucking blood ritual to a demon to make their game addictive as possible. Because if you think about it, these games and their business type should never work, but they still do.
Yeah. They'd have to make
the franchise that plays like that has done that well.
In order for them to crash that bad, they have to either seriously do some immense screw up or go extra woke on Gen 9. Lord forbid.
No. I just believe that they either pray to a devil or they have like some type of demon serving, like just fucking Death Note type shit. And if you talk about it, yeah, if you talk about it, then your heart would stop. Because they figured out where you are.
Well, Nintendo already has ninjas, so of course they'd have that in their roster if that was ever a reality.
Yeah, they approach you nicely and introduce themselves.
Mm-hmm. And when they get your name, they'll be like, they'll write into the book, and all of a sudden, when they leave, your heart will stop. Oh. And they'll
you going back home, a car come out noise that hits you randomly out of nowhere. No, not driving the car. Oh, it's just a random call.
And then when you get to the other world, you'd be like, how did I die? And then just be like, oh, yeah, by the way, Nintendo has the Death Note. How?
You guys gonna take it? Yeah.
In the words of Helting Ultimate, fuck you, that's why.
Well, that's everything. That's absolutely everything.
Well, short episode today, but let's get into these outros. Let's start with Dark One. Go ahead.
I'll leave him out in the darkness. Yeah. Chicken love.
Menos, you're next. Go ahead.
This has been Master Menos, and until next time, be seen ya.
Yo, I'm Superstar DC. Have a good night. Now, last one, Epic.
This is Epic Steve, the big boss of the podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Yep. You have a good
Ugh.
night. Make sure you check your mental health and don't get scammed. All right,
Yeah.
you have a good night.
And if there's either a really bad disaster like the 2K one we described, covering that would be fun.
Bye.